from the top.
Top of the set?
We don't really have a set.
How did the band get started?
So it was about a month ago. Got hit up by a few dudes to fill in this spot on this national act called Saving Abel. I guess one of the bands couldn't fill their spot, so we got put in. They needed a singer, so told them why not.
So there was a band that was supposed to play the show and they dropped off the bill, and the guy playing drums with us happened to be playing drums in another band that was on the bill, so we sort of fell into it through that, I guess.
It was a weird situation for me. I actually, probably 2 months ago, didn't know really any of these guys. I hung out with Blake. We were in a band in high school and hang out with them for almost a year. Hit him up one day and he's like, I'm supposed to go jam with these guys, but you can come watch. I came to watch, ended up picking a bass up, and so be it.
Well, basically, I was scheduled to play a show with Saving Abel over at Foo Bar, and one of the other bands that was going to open that night ended up dropping off the bill. So me and some buddies basically threw a band together, and we had about 2 weeks from the time we started it to actually get prepared, get a set list going and everything, get show ready.
We hit the hammer to the nail for freaking 2 weeks, dude. Because that was the deadline for the show. The show was in literally 15 days after we got together for our first practice.
So you fell into it and now you're still all together. Is that to say that, like, you know, how did that happen? The show obviously went well if you guys are still working together. But
Well, I mean, we sort of got together to play this show, and through doing that, we found that we really had a good, you know, I guess, chemistry together, and we all really dig the sounds that we have. So I guess we're gonna keep doing it.
The chemistry was really organic and we all kind of meshed well musically and just hanging out, and that's a hard thing to do with a band, is on the hanging out side. You know, you can always find people to play instruments, but if you actually get along with them, that's a different thing altogether.
Dude, it's like we're a band of brothers, honestly. It couldn't be better. So I did know Charlie from a couple years prior. We all had a jam spot out at the Lent Brewery here in St. Louis. That's kind of like a big staple scene for musicians. It's right on Cherokee Street, which is like a beautiful Old Town Arts District here in St. Louis. And we met there, jammed around a bit. We had mutual friends throughout there, so I knew him beforehand. But yeah, the other dudes, like Noah, I didn't really know beforehand, but had no idea what to expect. Just heard he was going to be playing guitar, and we all showed up, man, and it was like it was just meant to be, dude.
Blake, I knew him as well. I'd met him years ago when I was practicing with another band I play in over at Lemp. He had a recording studio over there that he worked out of, actually a couple of them, I think. So kind of was familiar with the guys already. And now too, especially since those first couple of weeks, we were just crunching so hard for the show that we were getting ready to play. It feels very natural whenever we're all getting together. You know, and also we've got 4 guys in the band that can write songs, and I mean, hell, I can even write a little bit on keys, or I'll come up with, you know, whatever I can help with as far as like structure-wise when we're writing. Definitely a lot of chemistry there. It helps a lot. Makes a big difference.
what are you working on now, and then what are kind of your plans for the future?
We've got a couple shows coming up in the next month, and we're working on recording an EP.
We're writing new music. We playing some covers that we love, and we're just moving forward as hopefully powerfully as we can. Just keep pushing doors through.
We just added a new guitarist into the mix. He's an amazing songwriter. Takes a lot of weight off my shoulders to be able to focus more on lyrics and piecing things together rather than, you know, coming up with guitar riffs and all of that. So we're working him into the mix, all on top of working on this EP. Seems like we got a lot of music coming together, so we might turn it into a full-length album. We're still kind of on the edge with what we're going to do with it there, but we're recording right now. Hopefully within the next month we'll have some sort of recorded music out there. We'll at least have a single while we're working on the full album, or we'll have a full EP drop. We got 3 shows coming up this month, which is pretty big for us. Since we've only been together for a month, to be able to get on that many shows is pretty sweet. And then I guess keep hammering at that, kind of build a name for us locally here. We're already doing pretty good. We're at 1,300 followers. People are liking our stuff. They just want to be able to hear it.
Really just writing, recording an EP, and then playing out. We're trying to get a music video going here in the next month or 2, so we're looking forward to trying to do that as well. Just got a bunch of merch ordered. Really just trying to keep pushing forward and trying to blow the fuck up.
Well, you know, I think I'm in it to quit my day job. Like, I want to do this. I want to do it full time. So, you know, whatever that means, I want to be able to, you know, make this the thing.
Real big step after that is going to be booking small regional tours, building up to where we can, you know, eventually hit cross country, hit across the road, and really try to do some big stuff. I mean, we came in with a lot of steam and a lot of momentum, and I don't think we're going to lose any of that. I think we're going to just keep on pushing, because, I mean, we got a bunch of people that love us as individuals and love us as a band, so with that motivation and the mentality we had whenever we started, I think we're going to be able to do some pretty cool stuff.
I just hope everybody has a good time.
All right, cool, man. Thanks. Cut. I just need you to say and spell your name so that when we edit it in, we don't get it wrong.
Blake Stockman, Blake space Stockman.
You understand though that we are gonna put space in there, right? It's gonna be Blake.
I'm gonna put a silent D at the
yeah, space is gonna be your new nickname after this documentary.
Blake space Stockman.
Yeah, I like that. That's dope.
Cool, dude, bro.
All right, so.